In marriage, honesty isn't optional, it's a necessity for trust. To strengthen your marriage, start by taking responsibility for your own actions. Conflict in marriage is inevitable, but how you handle it determines your future. Effective communication is the bedrock of a strong marriage. Arguing is fine, as long as the aim is to resolve, not to win. Marriage requires a continual process of negotiation between two people. Speak the truth, especially when it's hard. Your relationship depends on it. Resentment is the silent killer of relationships. Deal with it before it grows. Marriage thrives when both partners are invested equally in the relationship. It's not enough to love each other. You must also learn how to argue productively. A healthy marriage requires compromise and an understanding of each other's needs. The moment you stop communicating openly is the moment cracks begin to form. Conflict can be constructive if both partners approach it with honesty and respect. In a marriage, blame solves nothing. Responsibility is what builds. Marriage isn't just about feelings, it's about the commitment to responsibility. View your partner as a teammate, not an adversary, especially during conflict. Never expect your partner to read your mind. Communicate your needs directly. Kindness during disagreements is a sign of maturity and respect. Avoidance of conflict might seem easier, but it will damage your marriage in the long run. Marriage demands effort to understand, effort to forgive, effort to grow. Successful marriages are built on shared values and common goals. When conflict arises, listen more than you speak. You might learn something. Commitment to a long-term relationship means working through challenges, not avoiding them. Don't just address the symptoms of conflict, get to the root of the problem. Marriage strengthens when both partners commit to ongoing personal growth. Tell the truth about what bothers you, or it will fester into resentment. Don't let pride stand in the way of reconciliation after a disagreement. The ability to forgive is essential for any long-term relationship. Be grateful for your partner's strengths and patient with their weaknesses. In marriage, there's no room for keeping score. It's about mutual support. A good marriage is built on mutual respect and a willingness to compromise. Learn to argue without attacking each other's character. Your spouse is not perfect, and neither are you. Embrace growth over perfection. Marriage is less about what you want and more about what you both need. If you can't handle conflict constructively, you can't build a strong relationship. Resentment can grow from unspoken frustrations. Address them before they take root. Conflict resolution in marriage requires emotional honesty and intellectual clarity. Always seek understanding, not just victory, in marital disagreements. A great marriage is one where both partners work hard to improve, not just maintain. True intimacy is built on vulnerability, especially in times of conflict. Disrespect in a disagreement will destroy the connection faster than anything else. You must learn to forgive the small things, or they will snowball into big problems. Productive conflict can lead to deeper understanding between partners. Marriage is not a competition. It's a partnership that requires empathy. Compromise is not about losing, it's about creating a win for the relationship. Don't run away from difficult conversations. They're the key to growth in marriage. The strongest marriages are those where both partners feel safe to be themselves. Successful conflict resolution starts with an open heart and an open mind. Commit to fixing the problem, not fixing your partner. Never underestimate the power of gratitude in a long-term relationship. Be willing to admit when you're wrong. It strengthens trust. Listening is just as important as talking when resolving conflict. Blaming your partner won't solve the problem. Taking responsibility will. Marriage thrives when both partners invest in each other's well-being. Keep your arguments focused on the issue, not personal attacks. Trust is built in the little moments of respect and kindness. In every disagreement, ask yourself, am I being fair? Am I being kind? A marriage flourishes when both partners feel heard and understood. Compassion is key to getting through hard times together. Never lose sight of the big picture in marriage. Small conflicts are just stepping stones. Work toward shared goals, and your relationship will naturally grow stronger. In marriage, it's more important to be fair than to be right. Conflict resolution requires patience and the willingness to really listen. Don't let temporary emotions make permanent decisions in your marriage. Respect each other's boundaries, especially during disagreements. Learn to love the parts of your partner that challenge you the most. Celebrate each other's victories and support each other in failures. When your partner speaks, don't just hear, understand. A lasting marriage is built on the foundation of shared responsibility. Treat your marriage like a garden, nurture it every day, and it will flourish.